Dr. Reed, as well as all of the invention coaches at Public Invention, offer one-on-one mentorship and dedicate hours of their time to my professional development, especially given that I didn't come into it with a lot of experience or skills. And so the nurturing and the professional development that I got with one-on-one mentors has been the thing that made me come back over and over.
So I work at NI, National Instruments, and one public inventor, Joe Hershberger, is a chief software engineer there. So I met him, and he actually recommended I join because I ended up going on a whole spiel about how I felt like I wanted to do something that mattered or help people, because a lot of the times when you work for a corporation, you start to think about the ways that we use up a lot of resources. So I was kind of spiraling, and he's like, take a step back and start with the little things and see how you can make a difference.
The biggest reason is my wife volunteered for Public Invention before I did. She found the organization and was inspired by their mission, and I got involved by seeing what they do through her, and I was also inspired. And me having a more scientific background than she does, I became inspired by the projects more so than simply the mission. She focuses on making sure the organization is successful, and I'm focused on making a specific project successful, which is the Ferrofluid check valve. That's what I've been spending my time on.
I don't remember how I heard about Public Invention. I met Rob Reed in California. We were visiting the Internet Archive for a climate resilience project, and we were talking, and at some point in time, the next couple months, he told me about Public Invention and asked if I'd be willing to help him start it. So I think I was probably like the first board member at Public Invention, because I filled out the paperwork to incorporate it, and I put my name on that until we had more names. So I don't know if I heard about Public Invention so much as like I helped make it. So
friends, family, both of them volunteer for Public Invention, and when they visited us on a boat in the Caribbean, they saw me doing some of my graphics work, and they're like, hey, we could use someone like you, because it's all engineers and scientists, and so they're like, hey, we really need an art person to come and help out. I was like, hey, I got some volunteer free time. I volunteer for other nonprofit organizations and currently working on a nonprofit movie, so I was like, hey, I got more time, why not join Public Invention?
So in the past, I've worked on some of the robotics projects, including the Tetrabot, and most recently I've been working on the Librecorder team, as well as the upcoming NASA project for medical ceramic oxide generation.
So I have a background in software engineering, so I wanted something that would help me build that skill. And this project had already a great infrastructure, a team that had done a lot already, and so I could learn from those people as well. And what they're doing is they're building an open source platform that enables visibility into the supply chain for life-saving goods. So nonprofits, other organizations will distribute, medical supplies, food to people all over the world, Palestine, Gaza, Africa, everywhere. And no one has any way of knowing what happens in that last mile where it leaves the warehouse and maybe it doesn't get distributed to the place where they intended to distribute it. So helping and building the API for that and helping those companies integrate that into their systems and actually have confidence in sending those life-saving goods.
Well, I decided to work on that project mostly because Rob was excited about it. He showed it to me when we were having a meeting at his house, and I had a lot of questions about it, and it drove him to think more about it, and it pretty much fell in my lap as a thing that we were both excited about and both could discuss and talk about our theories about why we're seeing the things we're seeing, the ways that we can improve this project. So that project sort of fell in my lap because it was something we could both discuss. That's kind of why I decided to go for it.
I volunteer as a graphic artist, doing kind of anything with the marketing or whatever they come to me for. Very open, we'll see where it takes me. I think we're still trying to find out what all needs to be helped with at Public Invention.
Public Invention has a lot of models for involvement. So if you're not sure because you don't have a lot of time, you can devote as little as 2 to 3 to 5 hours a week working on projects in your free time that may be professionally relevant to you. Or you can become more involved in leadership opportunities and actually work with teams who may be less experienced than you and gain experience as a mentor and contribute back to the community. So there's a large range of opportunities between those two extremes. So don't hesitate to get involved and try new things and step outside of your comfort zone and know that there are no real failures. There's only learning opportunities and ways to grow.
It's great for, building skills, feeling like you contribute to society, on a global scale. I can say that personally, it helped me get a promotion at my current job and move into a scope that actually applies to things I care more about. So, when you build your portfolio based on the things you care about, then you can continue to make an impact in other areas of your life.
Volunteering with Public Invention is great because it's low pressure. We expect a small amount of time on a regular basis. It's very doable, and it keeps you engaged in a community of other people that are thinking like you. If you find a project that you're interested in, there are other people that are interested in it as well, and you can work collaboratively together to have a benefit to the entire world.
I think people who are thinking about volunteering for it would be really thinking about what kind of impact you want to have in the world. You do need to have a job to make money, but it does shape what you can do with it. And there's so many opportunities to be creative in the world, and not just in an artistic sense, but from an engineering and technology sense, innovation, that Public Invention creates an opportunity to explore that other creativity and channel it towards having a positive impact in the world.
I am only 28, but in all the 28 years, a lot of my memories are best from volunteer projects, not just Public Invention, but whether it's I've helped with storm cleanup volunteer work and the movie volunteer work, and it is always valuable, and you always look back on it, and I have never regretted volunteering for anything. So if you want to give it a shot, just go for it.
Public Invention has offered me the opportunity to lead discovery, try new things, experiment with mechatronics and microelectronics, programming, learn new skills, including things like artificial intelligence and web development, and actually work on projects with a significant impact on the health and lives of other people, including developing software that could be used to track medical images and improve medical microscopy.
Public Invention, I think, has the opportunity to fill a really unique role in society. So I often think about it and explain to other people about it. The way I understood the original vision was about inventing things that should exist, but doesn't really have the financial motivations out there. And if we just rely on companies that are trying to make profits, there's a certain kind of thing that just won't be invented, and that Public Invention was intended to kind of fill that gap where we're inventing things that should exist, even if there's not a profit margin.
Thank you all. All right.